feel like like coming into today, I was gonna pick General Mates, but I just think that Toronto is just out for blood, like revenge game. Like, why not? I'm gonna go with Toronto. I'm gonna go with Toronto in a game 5. Wouldn't that be ridiculous?
Game 5 would be
Ali, same or different?
I'm going Paris Chalmette. I'll put my boy Joey D on the roster. I'm feeling very confident in this
I think
one.
Neptune's doing some voodoo in the back.
Whoa.
Like my guy is manifesting an L right now for the General Mates. I got Toronto.
Don't worry,
is a
spiritual
tough one.
girly. I got my evil eyes on. We're protected.
I'll tell you what, I need some help with this one. Joe, Maven, what should I pick? Come on, give me some
You should pick General Mates. You should, but
I think Koi are going to win. I don't know why.
yeah, those are my guys, man.
I don't know why. I kind of in your boat. I just feel like they're going to win.
They have been the better team in the last 2 months.
Okay, well, listen, I asked them, I'm going to also go Koi then, Toronto. And also, I did make a boo-boo yesterday. Toronto, I got you back here, baby.
No way we're going
I'm going Koi as well. All right, it is time. Let's get this kicked off. I'm excited. Spicy matchups, boys. Joe,
Matchup battling to get into the final day of Minor 2 tomorrow. And we're going to kick it off with the bloodbath of Colossus. Bloodbath, maybe some bad blood. I mean, I don't know how. I mean, I assume
too much bad blood.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But there's got to be a little thing inside where you're like, I don't know, maybe you think like, oh, he quit on us. Like, we could have, I don't know, we could have won with this roster. We could have figured it out. But, or it's just like they knew it was time for him to move on.
I don't think he quit on him. He got told he's getting sold.
That's true, I guess.
He had no idea.
Yeah, that's true.
I think he would have grinded it out with it. They just came off with 2 top 4s.
Yeah.
I just think, if anything, they just want to win just for their own reputation. Sure. That's about it. I mean, there was a discussion with the Desperate talking about is that like Joe would put them on his back.
Yeah. No, I think that is a great point. Like how many, if we've said it, I'm sure the watch parties have said it, fans have said it. There were series where like literally JoeDeceives, just look at the stats. Like he had 5K more damage than the rest of the roster and 40 more kills. Like he had some takeover series. Pressure going to fall to different players. It was awesome to see what he was bringing to the roster. But now look at JoeDeceives and what he's going to do with his squad. And all starts out double positive.
Yeah, we saw that stat jump down. Number 1 Colossus Hardpoint player, KD player is JoeDeceives on the year. So he is loving this. And again, you add Estriel to this coming from that G2 team. They love Colossus, so it should be a very strong map for Paris.
Well, it's interesting because we thought there were a lot of problems with General Mates. We just didn't know if it. We thought like maybe Sib had a target on his back. Were you surprised at all how the change went down and who was actually swapped out?
I mean, not necessarily. It sounded like it could have been a 2-man, but they wanted a squad like outside of Dan. It sounded like. And I don't really blame them. They want to go for gold. Paris is obviously a very big deal for them, and I think they are showing that.
Well, I just props to just General Mates in general for making moves, spending money, because we have some teams in the league that I feel like are putting forth no effort to put forward a good roster. So I'm all about it. Like I'm becoming
exactly.
Like literally love it. JoeDeceives probably loving it too, but it's a little pop from Sib that'll get them control as his nade hits and takes out the inside Kleenex duo. Paris trying to turn this into some time. Koi looking for any kind of opening. Maybe behind Kips' nade, that'll be the play they can make, but so far not able to find a foothold into the hard point. They just can't cross the gap to actually get into a contest. Sib got a double to kind of get you started with the nade. He gets a double here to keep control. Flawless from Paris so far.
Yeah, and I think you had a chance there if you were Koi. The problem is Ghosty wins a one-on-one inside a tunnel, right? As soon as that Kips nade lands, you're hoping then you have a pinch. Eyes all over the place for the Paris shot, but it was a little bit too clean. After that, now on rotation, Estriel is hitting. Welcome to the General Mates.
Little heat check on that last one.
I mean, look at the sprees in the top left. Finally, you go down if you're Ghosty, but you were on 10 in a row as a squad.
A beautiful to a 50-point advantage. JoeDeceives still going to be on his streak, but the last one on one, getting pretty close, earning a Hellstorm here. We'll see if he can pick it up. Not going to happen as he's weak and traded out by Insight. But this stretch from 3 to 4 has been utter perfection out of Paris. They're building up to a significant lead. And, well, I didn't feel good about my Koi pick considering the roster, but feeling worse about it now after the beginning of
I mean, this is just like you had one break opportunity at P3. It didn't work out. And then on rotation, you just get destroyed by Estriel. So, I mean, we've seen this on Colossus, this kind of P3, P4 blender, but teams have gotten better at breaking it. But yeah, right now you have no openings. You just see this kill feed. And I think one of the biggest discussions is probably just to be like, just a change in vibes for this Paris squad. Just who knows what was going on. It felt like the game was so difficult to them. And now you just get a fresh breath air.
I mean, I think we all assumed it was a conflict of game plan or conflict of personality
how we wanted to
or
play.
something. Like you had 4 very talented players. It was very strange. I mean, we've kind of joked that you need a documentary done on how they fell apart, but now rebuilding.
And now rebuilding. As well, you're gonna have a big lead here. Koi just trying to fight back. Abe going on a bit of a spree, but every single time it looks like they find something. You're going to find 3 in the feed, but Paris right now locked and loaded. Let's go to a listen with GentleMates.
Yo, listen, P2 behind it. Yo, let's slow down the comms a little bit, okay? On time. Statue. Go right. Hey, I needed you down there. I'm gonna see one spawn out. One shot lobby, blue lobby. Look out, every side. One right side boosters, Vinny, one. I need one side. Yep. Stay long. One more, get two. One back. Back to garage blue. They're all spawning in though. One shot, Kips. Dead. Spawning out.
He's got me. He's trying to
front. Yo, 2 front, both statue, both weak.
I'm just making a play. It's not over time.
It's not bad. Keep taking one. Elbow. I got it. Elbow. Inner.
Plan over.
Not weak. Inner. Weak. Abe wants really weak. Not one shot. Side going top mid. Other team you showing. One mid. You're bringing this on. I got something. Inner. One step in. Remaining inner dead.
Nice. I got it. You're good. Nice.
Nice. One shot Kleenex. He's in blue.
One big door.
Yeah. Big door.
We can shit tunnel.
Get kills.
One guy hitting kids. Nice. Good job.
Well, so far this is looking like the Paris we saw early in the year, out-talenting people, putting up numbers, an entire team effort. The comms were good, up 100 and flowing.
Yeah, and as much as it was the talent, I think stage 1 it was the fundamentals. They just looked ahead in Hardpoint, and so far you have been ahead this entire map, winning rotations again.
Why we were a little surprised when that went away, because in our experience since Dan Ghosty has been in the league, I mean, it's usually a team that's going to play the right way.
Dan Envoy.
Yeah. But speaking of Dan, he's got almost 2 minutes in the hard point, 21 and 15 as well, having himself a map, and while JoeDeceives, his debut, looking like perfection so far. They wanted him to come in and put up numbers, and he's doing exactly that. Koi have not been able to find many breaks to make this a little more interesting. Anytime they find some time, it's answered by Paris, and the lead continues to sit around 100.
And this is like your last chance here, right? You have another opportunity where you have some room to break a P4. And while you're going to need a close spawn, that's Abe's.
He'll be weak and have to rethink this. It's a deep spawn, I think, due to number 2 in Siv's position. So that way it's going to be even trickier to get back towards this. Winning some big gunfights to maybe give them a chance, but the trades are efficient enough that Paris will hold on. And I don't know if Koi have gotten a second here at P4.
No, maybe a couple. I don't know if they've had a spawn in a while. Maybe like once at P2. Abe is killing his teammate with a stun grenade. We never see that.
But this is a very, very dominant scoreline on a map like Colossus.
It absolutely is. And everybody is going off, but JoeDeceives leading the lobby with 30.
Yeah, good move. Yeah. No, I think, listen, we just weren't sure if it was going to take a little time to click, but we do talk about honeymoon periods. And yeah, it was going to be a work in progress for a couple of weeks, so this team was going to come in and click and fry people. So far,
both teams are very much a work in progress.
And the search and destroy is also going to be the question, too, which we'll get to shortly once Paris, it seems like
they got 16. They got 16, dude.
Okay, all right, they did get a little bit. I didn't even think they had that much, to be honest. JoeDeceives trying to pad the stats even more. A little bit of a run here from Koi. But
I thought the game was over. We were chatting.
No. Absolutely.
They've been fighting.
And there's a great stretch there from Koi, but we'll see if it's too little too late. They're going to have to contest this P1, otherwise this thing is done. Someone's got to get in. Sib is there and able to trade for the protection onto the point. Last spawn up for Koi to try and make this maybe a little bit more interesting, but they require nothing short of perfection, and well, they're all getting put down. It's a P1 hold to close it out. GentleMates come out with the debut, hit some of the shots that he needed to. Something tells me he's still gonna take those same shots, but right into the search we go. It's all the Kips stats. He's been so good. He's in trouble early. Estriel just comes in and hammers you. And Koi get blown up very quickly. It's inside left alone.
Well, he just follows up a stun. I mean, he quickly rushes B, got to the heady, and they just timed a stun to where, I mean, you got no trophies. And that should be a round win. Insight's left in a 1 versus 3, so he's going to try to play his life now, but going to quickly be hunted down. Josie's just going to get a bullet. Where is Estriel? There he is. Estriel gets 3 in the round.
Yeah, I mean,
look at Abe, though. Gets all the way up, but JoeDeceives going to read that. That may be not one of the plays because Abe just joins, but you earn the first blood, and now you're starting to plan towards B. But here is Sib just doing whatever the hell he wants.
Yeah, looking for some kind of angle. Not quite able to find it now in the post clamp. Koi gonna try and retake this. They have an opportunity now as they take out JoeDeceives. Ghosty gonna back up, win the help. You're kind of all over the place. But you have Sib hitting shots like that, gives you a much better chance to hold on.
I mean, they had the read. They knew somebody was going to pinch. The problem is he just hits the shot. He was ready for it. But still, this is winnable for Koi.
Narrowly gonna miss that one. Worried about the Sib sniper, and well, you should be. He hits another, and another, as Sib connects on 3 in the round, and well, that's kind of what we were talking about. Yeah, his POV is a whole hell of a lot of fun when he's hit.
Well, here's the difference, though, in this, is he's throwing some shoulders, right? He's behind some cover. Yeah. In previous, he would miss and then wall jump off this thing and try to chow again. But, like,
you just got the first bloods clean and comfortably. Koi have got to find some success early. A lot of pressure now coming to inside. We hop to his POV. He needs to get away with at least one, and he will do that. Info to his squad, there's a second there as well.
Yeah, they just gotta pitch aside now, right? This is kind of, you're just in no man's land. You're gonna get pinched, so what's going to be the call? You know there's one on the flank, so they're gonna go through Dojo.
Yeah, you see they were trying to make,
yeah, no, they were having literally discussing it.
How do we want to play this? We get eyes onto JoeDeceives. Kips can't hit the shot to finish the kill, though. That'll be info for Paris on where the setup is. Kips gets another. Kleenex slides out. Trey comes in. It's down to a one-on-one. The new versus the former, but only 10 seconds. Abe gonna smartly play his life, and that will get them side was. And they're trying to isolate him before the help gets here, I think. Estriel Chowson, there's another first blood for him, his second. Another takeover from Estriel, 4v2 now.
I mean, he is just playing with him right now. I don't know how he slips in, but yeah, Kips got out, and it's like, oh, there could be a guy behind me, and then he's dead. But 2 versus 3, 25 seconds, and
why not?
Yeah, sure.
He's trying to light up a collat. Good damage, and I think to both players there. Just on Abe, time is dwindling. Abe, 2 HP, trying to get back to full. Not going to happen. Paris take another round.
Surprised he had the pistol out.
Abe was stellar yesterday, and while they needed to find some first bloods, they do get one there behind the nade from Kleenex. Bomb a bit behind, but an instant wrap out as they've gotten moved up on A, and A is all theirs.
Yeah, JoeDeceives, I mean, he flies out and gets a ton of info, but they're just not ready for it. Sib, of course, just walks in with the sniper. Kips trying to find his old buddy, his old pal, but 4 versus 2.
There he is. He finds him. Left to go, see he's gone.
Yeah, Koi strikes back. So just great plays there from Kips.
To Paris. Haven't got it down yet. Want to clear Dojo. They hear the pressure coming. His nades are coming out. Estrio's going to hold. He gets his 3rd first blood. And he's hungry for more. Might lose bomb in a tough position, and you lose a couple of players. So this might be the round where first blood doesn't turn into a round win.
Yeah, Sib just wasn't there, right? He was watching the middle of the map, and now Kips is going to back up and watch this. And, well, you have an MPC, and Kips, as I say, well, he's got one as well. I thought he would have an M15 from where he was playing, but we have seen the MPCs start to hit long range.
Kips has been, well, terrific in kind of every mode, but he's been so good for them in search since he joined, and he's on 5 straight. Ghosty can win these, though.
You're very split.
Insight has to try and stay alive. Good job by Insight, just staying alive. Pretty spread out right now for Koi, but they find a first blood. Estriel gets one back. Kips hunting, and well, doesn't really like that situation.
He's got to be careful. He's on the spree, plus he had bomb there. So gonna throw the trophy out, and now it's just a situation of when do you want to go for this plant? Always scary, but Insight has the back, inner covered by Abe. And here we go.
Plant in, can't really get away though. Abe now left alone. Position given up. Nade in hand, Estriel able to avoid it. Nade's a little bit short. Ghosty, I thought gonna be holding the heady, but he just wide chows. He wins the fight. Big win from Ghosty.
Seen better days, better nades.
Yep, I was worried that was gonna be catastrophic. Abe takes out JoeDeceives, hopefully gives him a little bit of love at the tail end of that gunfight.
That's another first death for Joe, though. That's back-to-back rounds where he just gets caught in the middle of the map.
Well, and the same, you said he kind of knows what Corin to do. They probably have a good idea what he wants to do on one of their go-tos. So they're dealing with Joe. It's can they deal with the rest? Hit marker through the wall. Not able to trade out his teammate. Adios, amigo.
Yeah, credit to Kips there for the tilt, but yeah, all the credit to that wall.
Oh, that was great. Estriel is really just here by his lonesome.
Yeah, you can tell they thought they were wrapping back out of this into A, so Estriel was like worried about a late flank, but now he's going to be the point man again, just bomb going down.
His two teammates have wrapped back to him, though. Now he's going to send it for the opener. Looking for another blood. That's his fourth. Now look at number 1 on the map. Ghosty's taking his route. He's right in behind somebody. That's going to be a freebie. Perfectly timed by him. And Paris in complete control. Both players from Koi utterly split. Inside's going to have to get you multiple.
Yeah, Kips got through the entire way. So Insight's just trying to buy time for Kips. But I think Ghosty spotted him. He does. So Ghosty played patient and wins the gunfight that entire time. Tornado?
It's like I'm watching Maverick and they put the flares, dude. Like, that's actually cool.
Vortex, like.
No, it's funny because in my ear I heard our producer say, replay to the weird hellstorm. I was like, huh? And then I saw it, I'm like, oh, we created a tornado. JoeDeceives, as you said, several rounds here where he's been first death, and well, it nearly happens again. It does. He's going to get chased down. It's Abe that's going to pick him up again, and it's looking like a round 11.
Sloppy. I mean, middle of the map, Joe's just died over and over and over again.
Koi get the round one. We're going.
Well, now they have to get off the bomb. They're worried about mid-connector being open. They're going to get back on it. Yeah, they're trying to hunt Sib down. He almost gets a freebie on the Insight. Josie's able to find that first blood on a Kleenex middle of the map. But you are going, if you are Koi, you have to retake.
3v3. Just over 30 to work with. Koi, got to get going. Insight's taking a route. He's taking a long time. They've got to go.
Well, he's trying to find if anyone's floating. Like, he's trying to find if someone flanks or is going through the middle, and that could be the one-on-one for the win, and it's Estriel who's able to win that. Now, it's down to the final two. JoeDeceives just going to finesse. Ghosty cleans it up, and they...
On to Insight. This should be mid-map control now for Paris, or I thought for a second, but you're still battling for it.
I mean, we even saw map number 1 on, like, Colossus, right? We've been discussing NPC 3 to 4, and... it feels like in certain scenarios, I'm sure he's going to pull it out as he does right here, but seeing a little bit more M15 when he's in his spots, and maybe that's helping him out.
Yeah, no, certainly could be. But he is very comfortable putting out the NPC as well. Finally, a situation where it's not just kind of trade after trade after trade. Numbers go to Paris, and they'll get EMP control. This will be the first look at an attack. Good need from Abe, might slow things down. I think Toronto have done enough to trade this.
One more.
Nope, not enough to trade it. They went 1 for 1 really until the final thing.
Just where's everybody else? Yeah, it takes so long for them to work up the map.
Well, I think their spawns were like D is the problem. Yeah, if they would have spawned, I think, A, behind him, like close dojo, that would have been good. Like if this was Scar, they probably would have been good, but it's not Scar, and unfortunately they had to trek across the map to get to him, but still chance here. Nice shots of Sib, making sure he can't get through in the cross. He actually gets a second before he drops. But Abe left on an island.
Yeah, just trying to do what he can. They wanted to rotate out of that because, again, Insight, as soon as he spawned, he did spawn B side.
Yeah, it seems like one of those maps where there's not gonna be a ton of opportunities to score. You're gonna need to take advantage when you have those opportunities. Because really, there was the one chance and Paris turned it into a score. Outside of that, not really any good shots for either team. The fights have been over EMP control. Getting 2 dead though, another chance for Paris to get it in. Estriel going, and he slips on through. Really, the last player here outside Estriel.
Well, I mean,
outside of who's the other teammates? Sorry,
that all starts with Sib.
There just haven't been chances for Koi.
No, like, zero.
There's been so much control. Like the time of possession, I don't think tells the story of how much actual map control Paris have had.
Should be like attacking opportunities.
Yeah.
It's zero. This is going to be the first one.
It's because Insight gets a multi again. He got several to give them a chance their first time. He gets 2 to maybe open things up for them this time. EMP's been picked up. Insight gets a kill for you again. Last guy is cut down, and there's the score. Back within 1 with 30 to go.
Well, it starts with Insight just right from the top window. Finds the double through the middle of the map and wins 2 more after that. So just great stuff from Insight.
Yeah, his 2 force brees have been their real only chances to actually get a score through. We'll see if anyone can muster up some magic here in the final 15, or maybe an OT. Mid-map is all Koi. They're going to be the ones to be able to grab ball and get going forward.
I kind of like this. Can they just bully their way through middle? No, they're going to back it up. Looks like Abe is through window, does get caught, but here's going to be your last chance.
Kips can't drop here, or we head to the second half, so You're kind of relying on your teammates to get some kills first before you can go in and take a shot at this. 15 now to go. Ghosty, Estriel, Sib. Oh, okay, every single player on Paris gets one, and that'll call round. Sure.
Yeah, he was locking down the bottom side of the map, the middle of the map.
Into the big break off into the second half. Kips is right before they're going just down the throat.
I love it.
Gets two. Everybody's dead. Tying score will be here unless Sib does something crazy. Tries to get there and knife him before the score goes through.
I'm mid with you.
What's your mid, boys? Middle or right, please?
Yeah. Half a week. What's that? Wait, I didn't. Get up mid. Two up. Two up right. We're looking for Joe left. Watch out. Still Joe somewhere.
He's still. He's in ammo. Just squaring. He's just crouched on it. In ammo.
Watch out, small. Half up.
Perfect.
Okay.
We're good.
Small.
He might try left, Joe.
Yeah, one's got two low red.
Yeah, right.
One like spar.
You're
Well.
Nice guy.
Come on.
Might be able to get it. Ah, she sniped me, bro. I back dragon and red. Gonna have to run deep.
You out? Yeah, get out. Come here.
I want mid. Be cut, jump.
What PT about
Under broken.
Like dubs me.
Be cut.
Two lobby.
Be cut. Off mid.
One shot.
We're
There's
good.
two lobbies.
Stagger right.
Be cut. Joe went back right. Go deep somewhere. Joe's gonna be here. Astral's there already. Astral deep.
Came once.
Oh, good. Gonna have to child this. Stun two. Nice. Joe's close.
Nice.
See the other
Close.
weak, bro.
Nice.
I hear you.
Yeah, we're out.
After this push, we have to discuss Kleenex's sequence in a moment. It was hilarious, but good chance here for Koi to score, maybe take the lead. Getting forward, Kleenex is going to drop, but you still have numbers here, and there will be the go-ahead score, 3-2 to Koi. Right, dude, that was props to him for not losing full. As much as we talked about maybe JoeDeceives improving the gentlemate side at overload. And Naeem's not put up the craziest stats, but the fact is they're playing as a unit, and they're ahead currently with 45 to go, even after, well, I mean, again, kind of struggling to get anything going in that first half. A chance over Gentlemates to tie.
Yeah, I think the fact that you got one at the end of the half was massive. I mean, we saw last major attacking this right side of the map much easier to create opportunities because you have a lot of stalemates just like this when you're coming to this side.
Yeah, they Gentlemates have been utterly stalled out. They've not been able to turn it into anything on the bottom side of the map. They're looking at scoreless in this second half. They've got to send it. Maybe one more chance to do this. A double from JoeDeceives. Can they deal with insight? He's last guy up. That's everybody dead. This is going to be a score. They're all spawning on A side. Race, trying to get there for the tie. Able to get across. It's 3-3 now, and we're going to head to an overtime.
And they'll just spawn 8 points.
He's not able to do that either. So all the players that have been trying to find maybe a lane, an opening to get a presence towards.
He at least got a kill, though. He got one with a nade. But Sib's just flying on through, but they just don't have EMP control. There's always one more player, one more kill in the feed. So Paris cannot get any offense.
This is their best chance to do it.
Map control that they had is Insight's going to come off a spawn and just get that one kill needed.
Nice shots from Sib. Just waiting for the boys to rally back to him. Just keep patrolling mid-map. Don't allow any possession to Koi. Sib in trouble, but just barely able to win it. He'll get flanked, though. I think hopping out a window, one able to take him down.
I mean, if he gets through that doorway, he's gone. Everybody was in the middle of the map there for Koi or towards mid-cut, but they're all able to wrap back and just finding the one kill that's needed.
They keep doing just enough. We're gonna probably take it. Tops are try to behind Kips. They're going topside quick with it. Play. Ghosty's gonna get cut down. Koi keeps flying on forward.
Nice little two-man game right there. But you gotta find the last player in Sib. Kips is able to get through. Does get traded by somebody off spawn, and if that's a little bit more connected, probably a score there for Koi.
No score yet. Hold up. Wrapping this bottom quickly. Abe can't take out a second player. He gets two, maybe a chance, but still EMP with Koi for now. Their turn to kind of apply this relentless pressure. Gentlemate's not able to find any kind of opening. You can see how far back they are pinned in. One successful fight for Koi. They've got themselves a score, but the first kill always the most important, and you haven't found it. Everybody finding kills for Gentlemates. Last player in Kleenex will get dropped, and now a chance for Gentlemates.
Yeah, at this point, like overtime, obviously you want to be the one to score, but now no matter what, there will be enough time on the clock to work this second half.
Pushing 40. All right, here we go.
Yeah, just not able to get through again, though. So I think it's just going to be a standstill. And You're just to be hanging out here. Now you're going to be coming off spawn. Kips just has to fly on forward, so Parrish now going to be back on the
We haven't had a replay yet, right?
No.
If it's tied through the whole thing. Oh, that'll be the case, but we're getting closer and closer. First half of overtime, nearly done. It was a late regulation miracle for Parrish that got us tied up. See if they can score late in this half. I thought that was beautiful from Kleenex. He did one more bullet there.
It looked beautiful.
Yeah, I didn't think he missed. You don't have numbers here, and you're going to end up getting cut down. Sib got 2, but they were in a 2 versus 3 in that situation. There's no opening for either team. There hasn't even really been much of a good shot at a score.
There was a one Parrish one top B side a couple of minutes ago.
Numbers after this particular map by the time we're done.
Overload stats.
I mean, it's the one, the Faze, was the first minor one, the Faze Heretics that went like really deep on Den?
Yeah.
Kips is shooting on 42 now. See if anyone gets a touch in these final seconds. Several dead for Koi, maybe a chance. That's 3 for Ghosty as he lights it up mid-map. You get a touch. Not gonna matter.
All right, golden goal now.
I was thinking there was 30 seconds, but yeah, it's just in regulation.
Right back to that same strat. It was a 4 mid hit there for Koi, but the ARs locked it down for Paris, and you had your chance. If Estriel's able to get that gunfight, they would go. It just did not happen.
A couple situations that have come down to maybe one gunfight.
An overload, it's a lot of the time.
Yeah. Now, Koi trying to get forward. Abe shooting pixels, but Sib has been huge in this second half of OT. He's already got 5 or 6 here. He's on 43 suddenly. Sib also on record pace. Hold up now, everybody dropping. There's 1 team kill for Koi, but they have got numbers out mid. Ghosty being that last guy is in a position to make a big play. Stops EMP from being picked up, so that disrupts everything.
I mean, it's just a battle hobby. We've really had attacking situations here throughout this overtime. Neither team really able to control the EMP or get it forward.
This is the second half overtime. I'm thinking they're definitely setting the record, but maybe.
Okay, hold on now. Kips is able to get forward. He wins the 1 dojo. Maybe this starts something. And as soon as Joshi's gonna go. He's gonna go.
Off to the races, but okay, they spawn A. So nothing he can really do. Trying to help his teammate mid. Ghosty's gonna get another one. Him and Sib have been absolutely electric.
And that's just good. That's just good ball knowledge right there. Just know that guy's probably spawning A, because I would have just ran right forward.
Yeah, right. Nobody in front of EMP here, so JoeDeceives gonna have to try and stall out, but Koi not gonna let him do that. They'll hunt him down and get the kill. First to score here gets the dub. If there is no score, we're replaying the entire map, which we have not had yet. We're going back to like dub 2.
Hold on now. Hold on, 3
flag. Oh, Ghosty with the pistol, and it is Paris with the 3-0.
Like, and we haven't actually.
No jersey, not yet. Joe. We'll get that soon.
First of all, Joe, lovely to see you again. It's been a long time, buddy. Congratulations on the roster move. This has been huge. It's been blowing up. Before I ask you about the gameplay, how has it been for you? Because personally, this must be such an interesting time as a player. Not only are you focusing on performance, but your social media must be blowing up. How are you handling all this new fame here?
I mean, yeah, like, I feel like emotionally it was really hard to make this decision. You know, I have a lot of love for those guys. You know, I played with them for 2 years. Obviously, like, we've had various of force, but I've had so much love for, you know, my teammates, you know, Jamie and Toby especially, for how long we've been there. Ryan as my coach. But I knew I needed something new. Gentlemates hit me up. I looked at the team, and obviously they've been kind of wishy-washy the past 2 events, but I know how good the players are, and I was very excited to, you know, like, push them to their potential and, you know, make this a winning team again. So
love to hear that.
Yeah, and I know you mean what you say, because you would have been a huge draw in this offseason if you did hit the market. So congratulations to you going over to the Gentlemates. Where do you think you can improve this team the most headed into this home major? Obviously, it's in Paris. There are going to be a ton of fans. So what do you need to bring to this team to get that trophy?
Yeah, I think consistency and respawn. I feel like that's kind of something that, like I said, they've been kind of like inconsistent the last 2 events. And I feel like that's kind of where I strive. I think Madison is usually better than it was today. Today I was kind of pushing a little too much pace. That's something I don't usually have, but it's okay. You know, we're just testing the water sometimes.
Yeah.
But Yeah, I'm just really excited. I think our SNE is actually really good. Like I said, a lot better than I actually showed today. And I mean, Justice is him, Estriel is him. So him and Dante kind of built me out of that one. So.
I kind of wanted to go off of that with you, Joe, is be like, what is it like playing alongside Estriel? And have you ever really gotten any experience playing with Estriel before, even if it's just behind the scenes, like when you guys play eights and things like that? What is this dynamic like for you guys?
Yeah, I've known Estriel since I was 16. I played against him, played with him. You know, I've hung around him for a while now, so I've known him for a long time. And I mean, playing with him is so fun, dude. That guy's just so funny. He thinks he's like, yeah, he's just nonchalant. Like, he's just so cool. So, you know, I have 2 nonchalant people on my team. They're battling out for the crown. So
No, Sib has the crown.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Estriel. Sib, that is, yeah, I think Sib takes that one.
There's a few crowns on your roster right now as well, Joe. Lastly, before I let you go, I want to ask you a little bit about how you feel on this team, because we talk about dynamics a lot, you know, in FPS in general, and how important it is to have a team that can work together and unlock players. Do you feel like you're more comfortable in this team? I know it's early days. It's literally the first one that you've had with them, but you're looking pacey out there. You were looking like you were running and gunning, my friend, and it's good to see you back. So how are you actually feeling comfort-wise?
yeah, I think the first day of scrims, like the first half of the day was kind of like a little awkward. Obviously, it was our first day. But toward the end of it, and like these past couple of days especially, I've been feeling really confident, really comfortable. I feel like I've really understood how they want to play. And yeah, like with the pace thing, I feel like it's actually been really fun. You know, we're just kind of running around, like just blitzing people. So it's just it's been a good time. I'm enjoying it for sure, and they just make it so easy for me. So
it looks fun, Joe. I will say that it looks fun. It's fun for us to watch as well. Well, thank you so much, buddy. Congratulations, and best of luck through the rest of the minor as well.
thank you guys. You guys have a good one.
Thank you so much. What a nice guy. What a nice guy.
Joe's the man.
He is the man. He is the man. He's the man of the hour as well. A lot of people are talking about this kid, including somebody who's very, very excited about what just happened.